Hi, my name's Justin Tartol, and this is my end of the month video presentation on what I've learned. And honestly, I have absolutely this has probably been my favorite month so far of this entire program. I've just been waiting to get into this stuff, and it's just as cool as I imagined, and I'm actually picking it up a lot quicker than I thought I would. So I'm really, really happy about that, that I really feel like I'm getting a grasp on this pretty well, and I can't wait until I'm making my own models and adding textures to them and stuff. But I really feel like this has been a really great way to learn the process, and I can't wait to get more into Painter and bringing things into Unity. And I really can't wait until the day I make an environment and then drop into it and walk around in it like a character in a video game, like that. Oh, and then my ultimate dream would be to add my music into that environment, but that I'm sure is an entirely other thing. But yeah, I'm very very excited for the future of this. Um, from the moment I did these spheres, I knew this class was going to be awesome. And then this car, I was really, really proud of. I spent a long time on it, and it's a basic color scheme, but just getting everything to flow right and all the right, saturations and just the right hues was tough, but I really enjoyed it. It was a really good way to learn, all the different tools. For the longest time, I had all these gold, and that just didn't work. But I ended up going with the silver that I think really is a lot more cohesive. And yeah, I was really proud of that overall. This project definitely got me really excited. Just adding, actual textures into a real environment. Uh, Definitely was ready to do more. And it's funny, I noticed this looked a little weird, and you guys gave me feedback and helped me fix that. So I appreciate that. And I just want to say, overall, I really appreciate the feedback we get for our assignments, just how in depth it is. It's just, I really do take it all into consideration, and I really listen to what you guys say. So thanks for that. Um, Turning it into this, I mean, each assignment got me more and more excited for the next one because it just kept getting cooler and cooler. And making these textures, uh, when we had to use Photoshop, I was like, oh, Photoshop. But luckily, wasn't too intensive with the tools and everything. And I actually really enjoy the process of finding images, bringing them into Photoshop, making them look tileable and scaling them correctly, and just how easy it is to change the hues. I think this was like a sort of grayish green originally, and I changed it to blue. And doing all that sort of stuff was just really fun and cool. And as you can see, I went ahead and fixed this grain here. And yeah, really, really enjoyed giving everything a texture. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm actually really happy with it. I really like the cracks and everything. I think my bump maps were pretty good with these textures. I do see this repeating a little bit more than I'd like it to. So that is something I need to go in there and kind of move things around and fix that just so it's not so obvious because you do kind of see that little pattern in a lot of spots. But overall, I was really, really happy about this. And then this was just super fun. I love lighting, it seems. I didn't expect that, but I really like just the act of placing lights and seeing how they change the scene. And the textures, honestly. The lighting and textures, I think, are going to be two things I really gravitate towards because I really enjoyed this. I did have a little trouble with this frosted look, but overall, I was really happy with how this came out. Doing these little gems was fun. Just the whole process, I really enjoyed all of this. And then adding these candles, that was tough. I'm still not totally sure they're convincing. Just I feel like this is a little overblown. It's a little too bright, the actual wax itself. Uh, and maybe that, the reflected light could be done a little bit better. I don't know. I struggled on this one. Overall, I think it looks, fine. I think it looks pretty good, but I definitely can tell there's more to learn when it comes to making these candles look convincing. But I'm ready. I'm excited to learn it. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all my stuff that I've done so far. I'm still doing the painter assignment tonight, which I am so excited about getting into Painter. The moment we got a glimpse of that in one of the weekly lectures, I wanted that program. I knew once I got that it was going to be awesome because it's like I kind of look at it as Photoshop but designed for 3D painting, and it's just I think that's exactly what it is, and I can't wait to get more into it and getting stuff into Unity. and just everything. I've loved this entire process, and I can't wait to see what's next. All right, thank you guys very much for this month.